Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Juni Taisen's Zodiac War. We're continuing on episode 5. Last episodes, we lost the boar, we lost the chicken, we lost the dog. We have some pretty good fighters still in because the ox is still in. But for right now, the rat has to be my favorite one only because he's just so calm about this whole thing. Dude's just sleeping in whatever corner he can find. But let's see where this goes, alright? I'll see you guys on the next one.
To the dignitaries gathered here this evening, the Juni Taisen is an encapsulation of all wars. Wars, with their enormous economic, humanitarian, and environmental costs, are once every 12 years distilled into a single tournament of 12 special warriors. A proxy war. A peaceful way to settle territorial disputes between our lands, represented by each of you. A high-minded gamble for control of the world. When we reach the point in the tournament where half the participants have been eliminated, we shall begin the formal betting. Allow me to now update you on the performance of each remaining warrior. The warrior of the ox took an early lead and currently holds 3 Juseki jewels. The rabbit and dragon warriors are tied for second place with 2 jewels each. Everyone else is in fourth with only the jewels they swallowed at the tournament's start.
Under the Juni Taisen rules, I assumed they would all divide into teams early on. But so far, only the rabbit appears to have formed one.
You said we can place bets when half of them remain.
The rabbit's
I assume
team
the
is a bunch of
headless corpse
zombies.
Doesn't count as an active fighter.
Yes, madam. That is correct.
I wonder if any one fighter will be able to defeat the rabbit's team by themselves.
The ox.
The natural-born slayer would only be held back by any others. I guarantee that any team he encounters, he'll dispense with quickly.
We talk about Rabbit's team, but Monkey and Rat are also allied.
I don't know what to think about them. The monkey's certainly a known quantity, but there's so little info on the rat, I have no clue how well he'll perform.
In the Juni Taisen, I don't see a scenario where the monkey's pacifism is anything other than a huge disadvantage.
I disagree. I say rabbit, ox, and monkey are the clear favorites.
No, I
Where's
think
the
rabbit,
fun in
ox,
that?
and the
Only
rat.
3 favorites means the winning bet won't pay much. There must be something we could do to shake things up.
We have yet to talk about the sheep.
The sheep.
As the winner of the ninth tournament, he does possess a pedigree the others lack.
Not only that, he won decisively and single-handedly. 3 decades ago, he's well past his prime.
He's the most experienced warrior of the 12. There's no way the old man entered the Juni Taisen without a plan. Dismiss him at your own peril.
I tend to agree. Whatever the sheep ultimately does will undoubtedly affect the outcome of the entire tournament.
So is he one of the favorites, or is he a dark horse? A black sheep? Excellent.
Now it's showtime, everyone. We don't want to miss any moment. The outcome of the Juni Taisen will ultimately redraw the maps of the entire world. After 3 more warriors die, wagering will commence. In the meantime, watch them fight carefully. Their performance now will help you determine whom you think will survive to the end. Distinguished guests, we are about to enter an exciting new phase.
From what I know and have seen of the remaining warriors, there are 3 who'll not only be trouble for me in a fight, but have gotta be clear favorites to win the whole shebang. Shadyu, warrior of the monkey, Usagi, warrior of the rabbit, and Ushi, warrior of the ox.
I like how the
Anytime you bring
snake
12
is
folks
just dead on
together
the
for a
ground.
fight, of course, some are gonna have more talent than others. But the imbalance in favor of these 3 warriors is far too great. It'd be smart to avoid direct conflict with them for as long as possible. A single blow. So while everyone else is zigging, I'm gonna zag. I'll trick those 3 into killing each other before they can even get close to me. That way, this weak old man stands a chance.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make it to the end of the episode.
You raised your hand, remember? When I asked people to join my team?
This dude's expression is killing me. I wish they would have shown how he survived that.
Stupid! It's true, I won the Juni Taisen once before, but that was ages ago. What I did in the past makes no difference in the present. If my own mother ranked the warriors in this Taisen, even she wouldn't put me higher than 10th. The older I get, the more I realize that a young body in itself gives great power. Little Taro took his bear, curled up with the blanket, and fell fast. How is it this book's putting me to sleep while you're more awake than before? You want to hear a story about your papa when he was young?
Oh, dude, I wish they would show the flashback of him winning.
Before things were as peaceful as they are now, there was a wily weapons merchant who peddled his goods in a faraway land.
You're right, it is a good product. That's why I want you to put it on my tab.
Now wait, that wasn't part of our deal. Thought I made it clear when I got these that I only trade them for cash.
Well, me and the boys have been pretty strapped for cash ourselves lately. So put it on my tab and we'll be good.
Oh, I see. It either goes on the tab or you pay in lead. Well, you don't leave me much of a choice. Okay, it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
So you took out a whole cell just like that?
No biggie. Things had run their course with them.
I gotta say, it's a little weird that you try to sell us the same goods.
It's not weird at all. I'll sell to anyone so long as he respects the value of what I'm selling. When you're in the sales gang, you find that making new customers helps make more new customers. In honor of our new friendship, this one's on the house. Please shop with us again soon.
So let's go.
As that young man waded through the worst battlefields in the world, he wasn't just selling weapons. He made quite a name for himself as a warrior, too.
Yeah. Okay. This dude blows himself up like within inches of the explosion and is always just
long
fine.
After that, one of the man's most powerful clients, the Tsuji family, welcomed him into their house as their new son-in-law. During the Juni Taisen, that young man had his greatest accomplishment, representing the family as the warrior of the sheep.
Dude, that's why he's not allowed to like
One
leave the
Juni
city
Taisen
anymore.
and his
Like this dude
wish was
took him to
granted.
space and
To
killed
grow
him.
peacefully into the old man who is here with you now.
The
watching
boar's
you
dad,
sleep.
he left the country.
Hey, Grandpa, what's this thing?
I was wondering when you'd find that. It's my birthday present to you.
Huh?
Don't be afraid. Push it. As a young man, I lived on the battlefield, and I expected to die there. I never thought I'd reach the age where I'd get to play with my grandson. The best laid plans of mice and men, or in my case, sheep.
Grandpa, that's 5 games in a row now. Why are you no good at battles?
I'm just a little lost. This game is nothing like any battle I've ever been in, that's for sure.
If you went on one of the battlefields these days, you probably wouldn't last a second.
What are you talking about? I'd kick their butts.
Father, are you sure you want to do this?
At the next Juni Taisen, I will go in my grandson's place. My mind is made up. Unlike other warriors, I've had a long and happy life. My family, my grandchild, they have made it that way. I refuse to let them bear the burden of the Juni Taisen. Maybe I can take this burden with me to Nirvana.
He's cool for that one. That kid was just a child. He would have got destroyed in there.
I didn't come here to chase corpses. What the hell? Well, this took a turn.
You don't have to do this, Usagi. It's not too late to join us. Remember what I said? I have a plan where we can all survive. Just put down your weapons and
Dude, that
listen to what I
peaceful
have to
stuff
say.
is gonna get her killed.
We're all here because we want to have a wish granted, so just stop fighting and tell me yours. If we're on the same team, I promise I'll work with you to make it a reality. All right then, tell me what your wish is.
If all the
should
other
have fought him
warriors
back.
are stronger than me, how do I make up the difference? What can I do that they can't? What do I have that they don't? The easy answer is experience and the wisdom that comes with it. But if there's a more tangible advantage, I suppose it's this. As you get older, you learn to approach things with due caution. Taking unnecessary risks can be the difference between life and death. As soon as I saw this gemstone, something about it seemed unnatural. Sure, the color was beautiful, but its cut was too unusual for normal jewelry.
However, for the sake of this being a fair tournament, I request that you only swallow one of them.
The moment he gave that order, I knew this jewel was dangerous with a capital D.
For the rest of you as well. I want you all to swallow your jewels.
Now, which warrior shall I deceive with this beauty?
I can't believe I thought I could partner with Ox and dominate the tournament. What's wrong with me? Why do I get my hopes up? Why?
Sorry, but given the current state of the tournament, the window for any teamwork has now closed. But I will say that I've never fought someone who survived as many of my attacks as you. Your ironclad defense is a very special power indeed.
Yeah, but dude, he still got his ass kicked. He ran for it. It's the only thing you can do against this man.
He's a fighting savant. Without surprising me, distracting me, or fighting dirty, he reduced me to a panicked mess in a straight-up duel.
Ranked fourth would have to be the Boar, daughter of a previous Taisen winner. Let's say Horse and Dog are fifth and sixth. Both look like they're straightforward brawlers. But good luck to the poor sap who underestimates Horse on defense. In seventh and eighth place are the twins, Dragon and Snake. Of course, they'd rank higher if they came as a set, but Snake's early elimination lowered Dragon's position. And finally, let's put the chicken in ninth. I need to go after the ones in the middle of the ranking. The top three are far too powerful for them to hope to face. And while I'm sure that hasn't stopped them from making their own plans, I bet they'd love to get their hands on something they think can put them over the top. I am more than happy to offer that something.
For being like the most experienced one in there, he doesn't even know who's still alive. Like half these people are already dead.
Now you're talking about a situation that'll rattle even the most stoic of warriors. I'll exploit their unease to my advantage. In a way befitting a kindly old man, of course.
That man doesn't open doors.
Oh, that was too close for me. Doubtful that little bomb will take out the ox, but it should slow him down a bit. Now, where was I?
Damn, he's left me no choice. The rabbit was only pretending to listen, so he could buy more time for his reinforcements to get here. This is awful. I hate having to kill animals, even if they are already dead.
Before you kill me, at least hear about my special power. Would you believe I can use quantum tunneling to move objects through matter? Not a complete lie, but that's what I'll tell him. How about this, my warrior friend? As a show of good faith, I'll use my power to pull that Juseki jewel from your belly with no ill effects. Now, I won't actually be removing anything. And to be honest, I doubt they'll take me up on the offer at first. They'll think it's better just to keep the jewel for the time being rather than risk some old man running off with it. So that's when I'll say, you can tell me later if you want your jewel gone. For now, why don't we team up? These old bones ain't making it to the end no matter what, so you know I'm not gonna get in your way. If I can offer him a partnership they see as all favorable,
Yeah, he really doesn't know. Most of these people are so dead.
I really need a favor from them. The longer they have to think about it, the better the chance they pick my story apart. They'll say, why don't you just use your power to steal the jewels from everyone? Anyway, that's how I'll form a team that levels the playing field in my favor. I won't offer myself to all of them, even if forming a larger team would be more to my advantage. I'll only approach one of the warriors. People have a hard time realizing when they're being deceived, but they can always see it when it's happening to others. I admit, a team of only 2 seems rather weak. But with Dragon and Snake broke up before we even started, the only other team we're likely to tangle with will be whatever the monkeys cobble together. And judging from the pitch she made, they're all gonna be pacifists anyway. In all my years, enemy numbers alone have never scared me. And if worse comes to worse, then I'll wipe them all out with the ultimate weapon. I've created a work of art, the grenade I call Old Timer. Had I not been interrupted at the skyscraper, I could have finished them all off in one blast. By my count, about 3 hours have passed since the Juni Taisen began. Plenty of time for the remaining warriors to settle into position.
It's just a headless corpse. How has it been able to follow me this far? It can't see. How does it know? His other senses. Well, in that case...
Partnering with a weaker warrior does me no good, no matter how friendly they are. It's essential I find someone I ranked in the middle of the pack.
He's too dependent on finding people, man.
I'll bet my horns
Everybody else is left. Is just fighting on their own, and they're good.
Lazy Tiger and the Rat Boy. In fact, lumping them together is a disservice to Rat. Tiger's so damn weak I don't even know why she's here. There must be something I'm missing. Some skill or power that made her good enough to enter the Juni Taisen. Speak of the tiger. Looks like she already found the liquor store, too. I can't imagine any scenario where I'd ever partner with her. I mean, look at her. She's not trying to find the others, let alone fight them. She's just out here getting wasted. Nothing about her's even remotely threatening. I'd wondered why she was in this tournament, but now I don't even care. She's just pathetic. Hardly worth wasting a grenade on.
I know you're hiding in those bushes, dirty old man. Quit peeping on me and get out of here. Come on, let's go.
I think she's gonna win. Alright, I'll see you guys on the next one. We'll get to see the sheep versus the tiger, and then we'll get to finish the rabbit versus the monkey.